Coming up right now on SUTV News, find out what happened to those missing letters on the Shippensburg University sign.
And get the details on the bus trip to New York City. It's still not too late to get a seat.
It's all right now on your SUTV News. Hello and thanks for joining us on SUTV News. I'm Kyle Rogers alongside Casey Peel. Want to get involved in one of the biggest weekends on SHIP's campus? The Homecoming Committee is looking for your help for next year's events. It's never too early to get involved, so stop by the Cub Information Desk for an application. For more details, as always, check out our SUTV News Facebook page. And start spreading the news. The New York bus trip is this Saturday, and it's not too late to buy a ticket. The bus leaves bright and early 6 a.m. and will return to SHIP at 8 p.m. Use your student ID and get the discounted price for $35. Driving onto campus has looked a little different lately for those of you who are really observant. The Shippensburg University sign is missing letters. The sign now reads Ensburg University. According to the university police, there is an ongoing investigation for the whereabouts of the letters. The police said the letters S and U have been stolen. The other letters have been taken down by campus maintenance crews because they become loose from natural causes or vandalism. The investigation is still open, and we will update you with more details as we get them.
Shippensburg University can learn a lot from the students at Grace B. Loers Elementary. Composting trash to cut down on waste, planting fruit and vegetable gardens, and keeping an eye on paper towel use are just a few ways the young students are setting a great example. Loers Elementary is making a constant effort to raise green awareness and conserve resources. Dr. Cornell of the Earth Science Department thinks that this project should help SHIP students take actions of their own. Don't go away, still to
about simple steps that they can take that will make a huge impact on our natural resources and on the pollution that goes into our oceans and into our other environments on land. And I think that's important. So that's at the root of it all.
Don't go away. Still to come on SUTV News, we'll tell you why it's time to put on your running shoes.
Also, Barbara Shindo will have your weekend weather forecast.
Spread some holiday cheer this year by donating to soldiers who are currently serving or recovering. The Shippensburg chapter of Student Veterans of America is sponsoring Ship the Holidays to the Heroes. You can help by giving things like travel-sized toiletries, books, DVDs, video games, and playing cards. Drop something off tomorrow before lunch at Reiser Dining Hall and donate Friday and Saturday at Hodges Fieldhouse during the basketball tournament for a chance to win a $50 prize pack from the university. And now a look at your weekend weather forecast with Barbara Shindo. Barbara?
Thanks, guys. And it looks and feels like fall's finally here. Let's start by taking a look at current conditions. Right now it's partly cloudy outside and 49 degrees. Coming up this weekend, tomorrow it's going to be 51 degrees, sunny, and a low of 36. Saturday it should be partly cloudy with a high of 56 degrees and a low of 36. Sunday it'll be partly cloudy again with a high of 50 degrees and a low of 42. So it looks like this weekend won't be too cold, but from SUTV News, we hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving break. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Barbara.
Still to come on SUTV News, it's a big weekend for theater students in Shippensburg. We'll tell you why.
And an update on Four Loko.
We'll be right back. A big weekend is in store for Shippensburg theater students. The student-run theater organization, Act 5, is taking 2 shows to stage starting tonight. Since this summer, members of Act 5 have been working on the production of 2 new shows. The Adding Machine by Elmer Rice is one of the shows that will debut this weekend.
It's about a man who's been at the same job for 25 years. He's going to work expecting to get a raise, and he ends up getting fired. And because of this, he goes kind of crazy and kills his boss. You see him go to jail. He goes on trial, goes to jail, and he gets sentenced to death.
After his death, the drama focuses on Mr. Zero's afterlife and his interactions with the dead. Along the way, he meets everyone from murderers to thieves to very religious people as he struggles with life after death. Vanessa Rosas co-directs the play. She says this play will be unlike anything Act 5 has produced before.
we tried to go for expressionism, which is very artistic, more so than like the cheesy theater that a lot of people think about nowadays when they think of theater.
Her co-director, Benjamin Baluta, says the technical aspect plays a role itself.
There's a lot of shadowy effect that makes the darker, it makes the darker aspects of the play a lot more intense. And with the shadowing, you can see a lot more facial features. And that's hard for the actors too, because a lot of times actors have trouble acting with their eyes. They tend to act with their mouth. And with this, they have to act with their mouth, their eyes, their brow. They have to show all these elements that normally other plays don't have.
In the end, the directors say the play will leave people wondering with how they should go about life.
And the fact that people get recycled, and it depends on your status in life. And it's kind of like a monopoly. You can either go constantly downward, or you can constantly go high, or you can stay the same every time you're reborn. Or if you're good enough, you can just stay put.
And in addition to the adding machine, Act 5 will debut a comedy called Rumors. The play is about 4 high society couples attending a party at the mayor's house. However, when they show up, the mayor shot himself in the ear. The couples try to hide what has happened from the media and the police, and as you can expect, there are some complications. Act 5 says there will be a lot of humor with Rumors. The Edition machine will debut tonight at 9 and have encore shows on Saturday night at 5 and Sunday afternoon at 2. Rumors will debut tomorrow night at 8, Saturday afternoon at 2, and Sunday night at 8. The shows will both be held at Memorial Auditorium.
There continues to be more news on the controversial Four Loko drink. The Food and Drug Administration is reviewing cases involving the drink to determine whether the sale of Four Loko should be illegal. Fusion Projects, the creators of Four Loko, are removing caffeine from the product. The sale of Four Loko is currently banned in Washington, Oklahoma, Michigan, and New York, and it was banned today in New Hampshire. The question remains, will Pennsylvania be next?
Another question is, do you think people will think differently about Four Loko?
I don't know.
We'll see.
But Amanda Peterson has your look at this week's sports. Take it away, Amanda.
Thanks, guys. Finishing up their season, the men and women's cross-country teams are headed to North Carolina for the NCAA's annual 6K regional meet. The women are looking for their 3rd consecutive Atlantic regional title this weekend. The Lady Raiders enter the regional championships ranked number 4 in Division II athletics, while the men's squad is also looking to defend their regional title. They will enter the competition ranked number 6 in Division II. The race is set to start at 11 a.m. at Wake Med Soccer Park in North Carolina for the NCAA's annual 6K regional meet. We'll let you know how they placed. The men's soccer team wrapped up their season with a loss during the first ever NCAA tournament appearance last Friday at Mercyhurst Soccer Field. The Raiders ended their season 14-6-1 with historic accomplishments. Congratulations, guys. Also ending their season was the Red Raiders football team. Here's Lindsay Barna from the game at Lock Haven last Saturday with an interview from head coach Rocky Rees.
Thanks, Amanda. Rocky Rees leads the team out onto the field for his final game, coaching the Red Raiders. Steven Adams gets the snap and rolls out to the left to pass the ball to Kevin Marshall for an SU touchdown. Shippensburg 7-0. Quarterback Steven Adams throws the ball to Kevin Marshall again for a 9-yard touchdown. Shippensburg 14-0. Adams hands the ball off to Rashawn McCain, who stiff arms his way into the end zone. Shippensburg 21-0. Now, Lock Haven looks to score. Quarterback Jared Kretzer makes his way out of the pocket, but throws the ball right into Terrence Glenn's arms as Shippensburg turns the ball over. Adams again looks down the field and finds Jacob Baskerville for a 29-yard touchdown. Now, Kevin Hurrah takes the ball from Adams and fights his way into the end zone for a 15-yard touchdown. Shippensburg wins 41-17 over Lock Haven. I spoke with head coach Rocky Rees after the game and how he felt winning the last 4 games of his final season coaching the Red Raiders.
It feels terrific. I'm very proud of the way the kids worked and finished this year up. I told them right from the beginning with this last 4 games, it's not where you start, it's how you finish. And that's been kind of our motto for the last couple of weeks, and I'm proud of the way they finished. They finished like champions, and I know in their life, if they learn that lesson, no matter how tough things seem, if you keep working hard, good things will happen, and I'm very proud of them.
Thanks, Lindsay. Now on to winter sports. The basketball teams will open their home slate this weekend with the 2010 Wolves Bus Lines Classic. Both men and women will play twice and 8 total games will be played. We'll keep you updated on their progress. That's all for this week's sports. For Lindsay Barna, I'm Amanda Peterson. See you after break.
Thank you, Amanda. And that's all we have for you here today on SUTV News. Don't forget to check out our Facebook page. Just search SUTV News. I'm Casey Peel.
I'm Kyle Rogers. A special edition of SUTV News next Tuesday on our Facebook page, so we hope you check it out. Until then, have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.
Have a good one.
Good night.